Welcome to Joint Service General Purpose Mask or M50 familiarization training. The M50 will eventually replace all protective masks used by the entire Department of Defense. In the Air Force, it will replace the MCU series protective mask. This training video is designed to assist you in the proper wear and configuration of the M50. When you are issued this mask, you will receive it in the basic configuration. The basic configuration includes the facepiece assembly, M61 filter, carrier, individual equipment carrier, clear outsert with pouch, canteen cap, waterproof bag, operator cards, and the mask face form. If you have not received all of these items, contact the Logistic Readiness Squadron. Before beginning with installation and wear of the M50, we will cover a few unique features of the protective mask. First, you will notice the self-sealing disc valves, which allow the wearer, with the assistance of a buddy, to change out filters in a contaminated environment. Also, you will notice that this mask is equipped with 2 filters which give the wearer a 50% improvement in breathing resistance. On the front of the mask, you will notice the drink lever which allows the wearer to stow the internal drinking tube until they are ready to drink. These are just a few of the many improvements with the M50 protective mask. Moving on to the installation of the mask component, you will begin by installing the protective outsert lens to the mask. Align the locking tabs on the ends of the outsert with the outsert receptacles and gently rotate the outsert down, pushing the locking tabs into the outsert receptacles. Next, we will cover the M61 filters. The filters are interchangeable and will protect the wearer against chemical and biological agents, as well as radioactive particles. On the back side of the filter is the service life indicator. When this white dot turns blue, the filter has expired. Expired filters are acceptable to use for training. Lastly, the M61 filter has alignment markings on both sides to assist with installation on the facepiece assembly. Now we will cover the installation and removal of the M61 filters. First, the wearer will pick up the filter with the side tabs facing toward the bottom. Next, align the single filter alignment tab with the double alignment marking on the facepiece assembly, ensuring the filter is directly over the self-sealing disc valve, and press until the filter is snug against the mask. While pressing the filter to the filter mount, turn it toward the back until the single alignment tab is aligned with the single alignment marking on the facepiece assembly and the tabs click. Follow these same steps to place the second filter onto the mask. When removing the filters, grip the side filter tabs on the M61 filter and squeeze inward. Twist the filter towards the front of the mask and lift it from the filter mount. Next, we will cover the proper fitting procedures of the M50. Keep in mind that all 3 straps have different types of tightening mechanisms. The bottom straps are the standard pull to tighten. The top straps are secured with Velcro, and the middle straps are equipped with pivoting buckles, which once adjusted will lock the straps into place. When donning the mask, the wearer will first completely loosen all of the head harness straps, ensuring that the pivoting buckles on the temple or middle straps remain open. Next, pull the head harness strap over the front of the mask. The wearer will then place chin and chin cup of mask and hold assembly tightly against the face. They will then grasp the harness tab and pull overhead. Adjust the harness so that the temple or middle straps are parallel to the ground. First, you will tighten cheek or bottom straps one at a time until snug against face. Next, the wearer will adjust the brow or top straps one at a time until tight and secure in the brow strap cover. This is much easier if you use the buddy system to accomplish. Adjust the temple or middle straps one at a time until snug. Close the pivoting buckles clamp plate securing the temple or middle straps into place. An easy way to remember this is bottom, top, middle. Once initially adjusted, the wearer will not need to readjust the brow and temple straps unless the head harness is removed from the mask. Before moving on, the wearer will check the mask for leaks by placing the palms of the hands over both M61 filter inlet ports and breathe in. The mask should collapse against the face and remain there while the wearer is holding their breath. If the mask does not perform in this fashion, the fit is not correct. adjust the straps, and check for leaks again. Repeat until fit is correct. We will now cover the proper drinking procedures for the M50. First, the wearer will decontaminate their canteen cap and drink coupler. Next, using the buddy system, the coupler will be connected to the canteen cap. At this point, the drink tube lever located on the front module will be turned upward to the drinking position. Check for leaks by blowing into the drinking tube. Raise and invert the canteen to drink. Reverse drinking procedures to return to the normal status. Ensure that the drink tube lever is placed in the down position before disconnecting the coupler from the canteen. Now we will briefly cover cleaning procedures for the M50. There are two types of cleaning, light and heavy cleaning. Light cleaning is accomplished by dipping the outsert pouch in warm soapy water and wiping down the mask. You will then allow the mask to air dry. Heavy cleaning is accomplished by taking the mask components apart and dipping into warm soapy water. Allow to air dry. Refer to quick reference cards or the Airman's Manual for additional guidance with cleaning mask. Next, we will cover the proper procedures for placing the vision correction assembly, better known as the inserts, into the mask. The wearer will begin by reaching inside the facepiece and holding the nose cup away from the inserts. Then they will place the vision correction support frame on the standoff and push down. They will flex the facepiece in the temple strap area on the left or right sides of the mask and gently push the support frame mounting tabs into the vision correction mounting socket. Repeat for the second side. Be aware that the vision correction assembly may dislodge from the standoff when completing this task. Adjust inserts as required. The mask with the inserts installed is now ready to be used. Moving on to the proper wear of the mask carrier, there are 3 approved carrying configurations: the waist belt configuration, the shoulder sling configuration, and the MOLLE fighting load carrier configuration. When the mask carrier is worn, the individual equipment carrier must also be worn. The individual equipment carrier is designed to carry any detection, decontamination, and nerve agent antidotes that personnel are issued. When stowing the M50, the wearer will ensure that the head harness is pulled over the front of the facepiece assembly. They will then grasp the mask by the front module assembly and place it in the carrier, islands first and facing away from the body. Once this is complete, ensure that the mask carrying case is securely closed. All additional items, like your operator cards, waterproof bag, mask fit test, and inspection documentation, will be placed in back storage pocket on carrying case. Also, keep in mind that if you are going to be storing the mask for 30 days or more, ensure that the face form is placed in the mask before stowing it. The last item that will be covered in this training video is the proper inspection criteria for the M50. The frequency for inspection is upon issue, every 6 months for regular scheduled inspections, and when instructed to do so in a contingency environment, usually every 7 days. You will also need to inspect this mask if it has been stored for 30 days or more and you are going to use it either for real-world or exercise operations. Inspections will be documented on AFTO Form 244, which can be found on the Air Force e-Publishing. When inspecting the M50, ensure that you are checking all components of the mask for wear, function, and general serviceability. Specifically, the wearer should check for any missing parts as well as severely frayed, torn, ripped, or cracked components. For a more in-depth and thorough inspection, refer to page 210 of the Airman's Manual. This concludes the M50 familiarization training. For any additional questions, contact the Readiness and Emergency Management Flight